California has successfully turned drugs into medicine and raisins into people, but this time, they've gone too far.
Bees are now legally considered fish.
Bumblebees are now considered fish.
Bumblebees, fish in the state of California.
What the f*** is California up to now? To find out, I went to meet environmentalist Serena Jepson, who, with the conservationist group the Dulcé Society, petitioned the state to turn bees into fish.
Serena, are bees fish?
No, bees are not fish.
Okay, phew. I was like so almost certain that they weren't. You don't fish for a bee, you bee for a bee, right?
Bees are not fish, but the California legislature decades ago defined fish to include several different animals, including invertebrates, and bees are unquestionably a type of invertebrate. So according to California state law, bees are fish.
You just said that bees are not fish and also bees are fish. Do I look dumb to you?
No. We've just utilized the definitions under the California Endangered Species Act to seek protection for 4 species of bumblebees that are close to extinction.
And to make things even more confusing, only some bees are now fish.
Bombus occidentalis, the western bumblebee.
The Bombus occidentalis? Yeah, that's the western bumblebee.
Franklin's
Yeah.
bumblebee, the Suckley cuckoo bumblebee.
We can't really say that on TV, but okay, go ahead.
Bombus crutchii, which is the one that occurs here, that's Crutch's bumblebee.
What's that one called, I'm sorry?
Crutch's bumblebee.
Bumblebee crotch. Oh my God, I had that in college. Does it really affect my life that the Borealis occitalis cockeyed bumblebee is gone?
If we let enough species go extinct and we no longer have a diverse suite of native pollinators, we're going to start seeing problems with pollination of crops and pollination of our native ecosystems.
So calling bees an endangered fish is a way to protect them under California law. Problem solved, right?
I don't think bees are fish.
I knew it. I knew it.
I just don't think that's the case.
Next thing you're going to tell me that the tomato is a fruit.
As a member of the Almond Alliance of California, Stuart Wolf sued, along with agriculture and pesticide groups, to exclude bees from the Endangered Species Act because protecting these bees would hit him right in the nuts.
Whenever you have more risk and you have the possibility of more regulation, then ultimately you have higher costs. There'll be more insects and there'll be more protections. It will simply grow from here.
I mean, what are they going to protect all invertebrates? Slugs, worms, bears? When does it stop?
And you can't just go changing the names of stuff, even if it benefits you, right? Right?
I'm okay with this whole nut juice being called milk, but calling a bee a fish feels pretty California to me.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it milk?
Milk?
Is an almond milk milk?
Well, you're talking to an almond grower, and so
Yeah.
I believe almond milk, there is such a thing. Others, like dairymen, believe it has to come from a mammal.
Right.
But that, again, will likely be figured out in the courts.
In the end, the fate of the bees was decided with the help of a much more resilient and dangerous species, lawyers. Law students Sam Joyce and Professor Matt Sanders at Stanford's Environmental Law Clinic successfully lawyered the bees into fish. And I had a pretty good idea why.
Let's be honest here. Who's making the big bucks? Is it the lawyers?
We represent our clients on a pro bono basis.
Pro bono, what's that mean?
For free.
For free.
I've actually been paying money to be here.
You actually paid money to call bees fish. And this is the problem with today's campuses and universities.
So these suckers fought a legal battle to save the bees just because they love the environment? Okay, but how did they pull that off?
Explain to me how the bees are fish.
So the California Fish and Game Code, Section 45, defines fish. And it says that a fish is a wild fish, or a crustacean, or a mollusk, or an invertebrate, or an amphibian.
Okay.
Bees are invertebrates, so bees fall within the definition of fish in this law.
This is like Christians, finding a way to have sex before they're married, hand stuff or whatever. This is a legal loophole, right? Come on.
If anything, the loophole here is trying to play on the definitions or the terms within the Endangered Species Act and say sorry, this can cover plants, it can cover other animals, but it can't cover insects? That sounds like a loophole.
I guess with legal advice, you really get what you pay for. And with that, I'd studied the issue from almost every angle except the most important one.
Okay, so I think I get it. It doesn't matter if bees are fish or bees. Those are just labels. And everything deserves a right to exist and to pollinate and to reproduce and be happy. That's what this is about.
More or less, yes.
I think I get it. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Sorry. One more thing. So, are bees fish?
No.